Consecutive season of Humble Crabs baseball. Today, the Crabs welcome the Solano Mudcats for the final game of a two-game series against them. Please help me welcome the starting lineup for the visiting Solano Mudcats.
Good evening, Crabs fans around the world and around the block listening on the World Wide Web and on the radio. Crabs baseball is on the air. This is Benjamin Schaefer, and I'm delighted to bring you all the action tonight between the Crabs and the visiting Solano Mudcats. Game 2 of a midweek two-game series. The Crabs winning handily yesterday by a final score. I believe it was 12-1, wasn't it, yesterday? 13-1 yesterday. Although the 10 of the Crabs runs scored in the first two innings, and after that it was a better ball game than the score would have suggested. And so we're looking for a more competitive game tonight, as the Mudcats, who earlier were wearing T-shirts that say "Dirty Fish" on them, will look to even the series against the Crabs. It's a lovely evening in Arcata. It's a little bit overcast, but it's a thin overcast, so the sky is bright, and there's some sun shining here and there. And it's a small crowd at the ballpark compared to yesterday, of course, especially compared to yesterday when we had over 1,500 people here for the July 4th celebration. Tonight, more like 200 people, so no band tonight, more of a quiet evening at the ballpark, but we're looking forward to some very exciting baseball nonetheless. The starting lineup for the visiting Mudcats is as follows. Leading off in center field will be Wesley Galloway. Brendan Natuzzi, who was at third base and also pitched briefly last night, will bat second and play shortstop. Michael Driscoll in left field bats third, and Jared Denning, the third baseman, bats cleanup. Zach Fowler, the DH, bats fifth. Brett Bello will be the catcher and bats sixth. Quisi Samuel at first base bats seventh. Taryn Dahlgren at second base bats eighth, and Joey Cassis will be in right field. He'll bat ninth. On the mound, it's Jordan Giggy for the Mudcats. And I don't have stats on the Mudcats, so we'll just have to see how they go as they play. The Crabs will start with Chase Fernlin at shortstop. Kyler Murphy will catch and bat second. Jeremiah Burks will be in center field and bat third, and Ryan Myers, the first baseman, bats cleanup. Kyle Callahan at third bats fifth. Kyle Blakeman, the right fielder, bats sixth. Anthony Anguilla will be the DH and bats seventh. Jack McCarthy in left field bats eighth. Jack Crowell at second base bats ninth. On the mound for the Crabs, it's Junior Davis, and we're going to go to the national anthem, and I'll come back with some statistics for Junior Davis. All right. What was that young lady's name? Carmen Miller with the national anthem. So Junior Davis is starting for the Crabs, as I mentioned. So Junior comes in with a record of 2-1. in 4 starts, 21 and 2/3 innings pitched, an ERA of 3.32, 20 strikeouts, 19 hits, and 15 walks in those appearances. And now we have a very young man throwing out the first pitch. He sets. He deals. Oh, he hesitates. Now he deals. That's a balk, first of all. Now an excellent pitch and a good job. And what's his name? Olean Kishriopis with the first pitch. All right, so we're ready to play ball. And let me set the Crabs defensively for you. As I said, Junior Davis on the mound. Kyler Murphy is catching. Ryan Myers at first. Jack Crowell at second. Kyle Callahan at third. And Chase Fernlin at short. Jack McCarthy in left. Jeremiah Burks in center. And Kyle Blakeman is in right field. Crabs got 10 runs in the first 2 innings yesterday, and that was pretty much all she wrote. And after that, they had 2 home runs in 1 inning. Those were home runs by, I think, Blakeman, and that was the second inning. They had home runs by Blakeman and Hasse. So 5 runs in the first inning, 5 more in the second, and then 2 in the third that were unearned runs. And after that, they got 1 more run in the 6th inning to make it a 13-1 ball game. So Davis takes his warm-up pitches. Galloway will lead it off. Yesterday, Wesley Galloway was 0 for 3. He walked and then struck out a couple times and fouled out to right field. So the Crabs looking to sweep, the Mudcats looking for a split. And here we go. Galloway, left-handed hitter against the right-hander, Junior Davis, who is known as Ronnie Davis in the statistics. All right, Davis sets, and here he comes. Shows bunt, and he bunts it hard down towards second base. It's going to be a tough play, and nobody's going to get him. Nice bunt. Very nice bunt by Galloway. He bunted that past the pitcher's mound out towards second. Crowd really never had a chance. Tried to shovel it directly from his glove to first base and just never got hold of it. So that's an infield hit for Galloway and a nice bunt. So the Mudcats trying to be aggressive early. Here's Natuzzi. Yesterday's game, he was 0 for 4. Galloway takes his lead. Here's the pitch from Davis. There's a fastball in the outside corner for a called strike. Don Holfacker is the home plate umpire. Michael Cowan is at first base. And Dan Murphy's over at third. The 0-1. Runner goes. The pitch is way outside. The throw down to second is not going to be in time. And so Galloway, pardon me, after the bunt single, steals second base. And he's in scoring position with nobody out. One and one to count. And the pitch, Natuzzi hits a high hopper over to first base. Myers is going to take it to the bag himself while Galloway moves to third. So 1 out. Natuzzi does his job. He does advance the runner. And here's Michael Driscoll, the left fielder. Driscoll in yesterday's game was 0 for 3 with a walk, and he scored the only run of the game for the Mudcats. That was in the 9th inning. He fouls that one away, and it's 0-1. Galloway over at third, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Fastball down and away, 2-0. 1-1. Excuse me. One and one to count. Here's the pitch. Grounder in the hole on the right side. Crowell scoops it up, throws to first, and he throws way wide. That'll be an error on Crowell. The runner comes in to score, and the batter will go to second. So it's 1-0 in favor of the Mudcats. And an error on Jack Crowell at second. Despite the error, the run is earned because he would have scored anyway on the play. So he's out at second now for Jack Denning. Here's the pitch. Denning, a left-handed hitter, takes a fastball away. Denning in yesterday's game was 3 for 4, all singles. So 1-0 in favor of the Mudcats. Here's the pitch. Ground ball out to Crowell at second base. Throw to first. Gets him, and there's 2 away on the play. Driscoll advances to third.
Next up, designated hitter number 40, Zach Fowler.
Here's Zach Fowler, the DH. Fowler yesterday was at first base, and he was 2 for 3. 2 for 2, actually. And that's fouled out of play. So 0-1 the count. Driscoll over at third, 2 outs, 1-0 in favor of the Mudcats. Just getting started on a lovely evening at the Arcata Ballpark. Here's the pitch. That one misses high, and it's 2-0. Great night to come to the ballpark. The lines are short for food. Lined in the left field for a base hit. It's 2-0 in favor of the Mudcats.
Water continues to be filled between the concession stand and right field, and a big thank you to Alchemy Distillery for the water filtration.
That brings Brett Bello, the catcher, to the bat. Bello was 0 for 4 yesterday as the designated hitter for the Mudcats. So 2-0 now in favor of the Mudcats. This is their first lead of this short series. Here's the pitch. He pops that one out of play. Runner goes. The 0-1 pitch is down low. The throw out to second is not in time. It was a close play, but the ball bounced to second base. And another stolen base now for the Mudcats. And now Fowler in scoring position with the count 1-1 to Bello. So good to see the Mudcats playing aggressive ball here, and it's paid off. A couple of runs in the first inning. Here's the pitch. Ground ball back to the mound. Davis has it. And he'll toss to first to end the inning. But they get 2 runs on 2 hits. There was an error and a runner left. And at the end of one half inning of play, it's 2-0 in favor of the Solano Mudcats. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. Welcome back to the ballpark. Crabs trailing 2-0 in the bottom of the first inning. It'll be Fernlin, Murphy, and Burks against Jordan Giggy on the mound for the Mudcats. It's Jordan Giggy on the mound. Brett Bello is catching. Kawisi Samuel at first base. Taryn Dahlgren at second base, Jared Denning at third base, Brendan Natuzzi at shortstop, Michael Driscoll in left, Wesley Calloway in center, and Joey Cassis is in right field. Fernlin comes into the game batting 183. He's played a spectacular shortstop at times, and especially lately, but he hasn't gotten off the hasn't really gotten off to a very good start hitting. And so obviously that's what he's going to be working on the second half of the season. And maybe that's why he's leading off, to get a few more at-bats. So the right-hander, Fernlin, faces the left-hander, Giggy, and the first pitch is taken down and in for a ball. The 1-0. Line in the left field. Left fielder going back. It's going to be over his head, and it's going to bounce up against the wall. Fernlin on his way to second with a stand-up double, and that's what we like to see. So a leadoff double for Fernlin. Here's Kyler Murphy. Kyler Murphy batting .365. He's got a .500 on-base percentage and a 481 slugging percentage. So Murphy with some big numbers. Left-handed hitter against the left-hander, Giggy. Fernlin out at second. Here's the pitch. Fouled up against the screen. Infield is back. Third baseman not quite even with the bag. Oh, and 1 the count. Glance out at second, and he deals. And that hits him on the back. It was a breaking pitch. So he's fine. He'll head down to first. In yesterday's game, the starter in yesterday's game, Gamba, hit 4 Crabs hitters in the first 2 innings. Jeremiah Burks will be the hitter. Burks batting .312. He has a .509 on-base percentage, though, and a .558 slugging percentage, so excellent numbers by Jeremiah Burks. There's a fastball on the outside corner for a called strike. He leads the Crabs with 25 walks. He's also been hit by a pitch 6 times. That leads the club as well. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Here's the pitch, and he taps it foul. Crabs trailing 2-0, but threatening here in the bottom of the first, so this could turn out to be a rock'em sock'em kind of slugfest ball game, which would suit me just fine. I got nowhere to be. 0-2 the count. Here's the pitch. And he reaches out and taps a high fly ball. It's going to drop into center field for a base hit. Wasn't hit that high, actually. It was just kind of a looper over second base. But anyway, it loads the bases. Nobody out. And the cleanup hitter, big Ryan Myers, will come to the bat. So the bases are juiced. Here's the pitch. Myers hits a line drive into center field. The center fielder, Driscoll, dives, and he can't get it. That ball had a strange spin on it. That's going to score a run. The ball sort of died. It looked like it was headed over his head, and it just kind of either had backspin on it or forward spin. I don't know which, but it just sort of died at the last second. Galloway with no chance to really get it. That's another hit for the Crabs, and it's 2-1 now in favor of the Mudcats. Bases still loaded for Kyle Callahan. Still nobody out. Callahan, left-handed, hits one in the right field. That's going to drop for a hit. 1 run is in. Murphy's in. Burks is coming around third. He will score. The throw goes to third base, not in time, and it's 3-2 in favor of the Crabs. So the Crabs come right back in the bottom of the first to take the lead. 3 runs, still nobody out. Here's Blakeman. Blakeman batting 238. Hit a home run in yesterday's game. Here's the pitch. He takes down inside 1-0. Myers at third. Callahan at first. One another count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball in the hole on the left side for a base hit. 4-2 in favor of the Crabs. So Gigi not really fooling anybody. Four runs have crossed, and nary an out has been recorded. So now Callahan at second, Blakeman at first. Here's Enwea, right-handed hitter. Anthony Enwea takes a strike on the inside corner at the knees. He is batting .283. 13 RBIs. Chance for more here. 2 on, nobody out. Crabs have already played it 4, and there's another one in the dirt. 1-1 to count. So Fernlin doubled. Murphy hit by a pitch. Burks, Myers, and Callahan and Blakeman all singled. 4 straight hits to give the Crabs a 4-2 lead. One and 1 to count. Here's the pitch. In the air to right field. Playable. Right fielder is in on it. He has it. The runner at second is not going to tag. So 1 out. Here's Jack McCarthy. McCarthy comes in batting .167. He's only played in 11 games. He has 36 at-bats, 6 hits and 36 at-bats. First and second, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Outside. Gigi does not throw particularly hard. So he's going to have to rely on location and changing speed. So far, as I said, he hasn't really fooled anybody. There's a breaking pitch in there for a called strike. One and 1 the count. And the pitch. Fouled out of play.
Thank you.
A ball and 2 strikes is the count.
We have condiments up here. Oh, okay. Yeah.
1 and 2. Here's the pitch. Rides high, 2 and 2. The sun has gone away, and it has suddenly gotten rather chilly here at the ballpark. Two balls, 2 strikes to count. Runners take their lead. Here's the pitch, and he pops it high in the air on the right side in foul territory. The first baseman is going over, and it's going to drop out of play. Still the count is 2 and 2. Still Callahan is at second and Blakeman is at first. 4-2 Crabs. And we're not even out of the first inning. From the set, he looks out at second, and Gigi comes home, and that's lined in the right field for a base hit. They're going to wave the runner around third. Here comes Myers. Here comes the throw to the plate. It's offline. It gets past the catcher, and everybody's going to advance on the throw. 5-2 in favor of the Crabs. And on the throw, the runners advance, so that's a throwing error on the right fielder, Cassis. Jack Crowell will be the hitter. Second and third, one out. Crabs leading 5-0 now. 5-2. Here's the pitch. And he hits that one in the right center field. That is going to be caught by the center fielder on the run. That will score another run to make it 6-2 in favor of the Crabs. So give Crowell a sacrifice fly. 2 away. Blakeman scores. And with Mark Carthy still out at second, we'll go back to the top of the order for Chase Fernlin, who led off the inning with a double. And the next pitch is down low, bounces it up there. 1-0 the count now to Fernlin. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Two and 0 the count. And the pitch. Tapper out towards second base. Should end the inning. Dahlgren has it. He throws him out. And that will end the inning. But the Crabs get 6 runs on 5 hits. There was an error and a runner left. And at the end of 1 inning of play, it's 6-2 in favor of the Crabs. This is exciting Crabs baseball. 1480 KGOE. Jeez. This is already worrying me as a ball game. We're going to have a 10-run rule, you think, tonight? May want to think about it. Because this kid is... Welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second inning. It will be Samuel, Dahlgren, and Cassis for the Mudcats, now trailing 6-2. Davis winds, and there's a fastball away. Samuel came in, I think, as a pinch hitter yesterday. Yeah, and he struck out looking. He actually came in as a defensive replacement, Quasi Samuel. And that next pitch misses away. 2-0. And the 2-0 misses outside again. 3-0 now. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Mudcats. 6 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Crabs. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Taken all the way, and it's a strike. 3-1. It's popped high in the air, back of home plate, and Murphy has it for out number 1. So a foul out to catcher. Here's the second baseman, Taron Dahlgren, 0 for 3 in yesterday's game when he was at shortstop. And the pitch to Dahlgren is a fastball taken inside. The 1-0. Fastball rides high, 2-0. There's action in the Mudcats bullpen. Left-hander's warming out there. 2-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Down low. 3-0. So he went 3-0 on Samuel before he got him to pop out, to foul out. And now he's 3-0 on Dahlgren. 3-0 pitch. Right down the middle. Dahlgren obviously taking all the way. Three-one. Swung on a missed. 3-2 is the count. Three-two pitch. Swung on and missed, got him. First strikeout for Davis, and again he comes back from 3-0 to get the out. 2 away. Here's Joey Casas. Did not play in last night's game. Oh, actually he did. He came in as a pinch hitter in the ninth, and he struck out looking. And here's the pitch to Casas. He shows bunt, and he bunts it down to third base, and it's going to go foul. So 0-1 the count to Casas. He's a 9-hitter in the Mudcats lineup. The 0-1 is a fastball that rides high. One and one. Here's the pitch. Fouled up against the backstop, and it's 1-2. Fouled up hard against the backstop. That ball ricocheted all the way back out towards the pitcher's mound. So ball and 2 strikes now the count. 2 outs, nobody on, top of the second inning. And the 1-2 is high and outside, 2-2. Two pitch. One hopper out to second base. Crowell scoops it and throws him out. So 1-2-3 go the Mudcats in the second. Crabs lead 6-2. This is Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, welcome back to the ballpark. Crabs leading 6-2 after an inning and a half. In the bottom of the second inning, it'll be Burks, Myers, and Callahan, all of whom singled and scored a run in the first inning. The Giants won again on one. Almost threw it away. They were 5-0. When I got to the ballpark, it was 5-4. What was the final score? Final score was 5-4, so the bullpen didn't blow it. Though it appears that they tried. Here's the pitch to Burks, and that's not Burks. This is this should. Oh right, Kyler Murphy. Okay, my scorebook's out of order. Yep, this is Kyler Murphy to lead it off, and he takes another one inside. 1-1 to Murphy, and he hits that one high in the air to shallow center field. The center fielder moving to his right and has it for out number 1. So one away in the top of the second. Here's Burks. Burks singled and scored last inning. Here's the pitch to Burks. Misses away. 1-0. So the left-hander that was in the bullpen has stopped working now. The 1-0 popped in the air foul, and it's going to drift into the seats on the right field side. Oh, that guy even had a glove, didn't he? No. Fan out there just let it drop right in front of him. I don't know what they're... 1-1 is grounded on the left side and through for a base hit. Burks has his second hit of the night. We have Crabs camps for little kids where they teach the kids how to catch and everything. Maybe we should have it for the fans. You know, little Crabs camp for the, you know, here's a foul ball comes into the seats. Here's how you catch it. Here's Myers, singled and scored in his first at bat. Burks takes his lead. Giggy looks over there and comes home, and that's it down the right field line. I think it's going to go foul, yes, into the picnic area. Oh, and 1 the count. And now toss to first. Burks is back without sliding. Now he sets and comes home, and there's a pitch that misses down and away. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Burks has 8 stolen bases, has not been caught yet. 2-1 the count. See if he goes here. Nope. 2-1, and that's hit in left field, and it's going to be over the left fielder's head and up against the wall. Burks going around second. He'll head to third and make it safely. The throw into second is not in time of a stand-up double for Ryan Myers. And there are runners at second and third now with 1 out for the Crabs. Left fielder Michael Driscoll almost caught it. It just ticked off the top of his glove. It was over his head. I think he misjudged it. It was one of those balls that fielders say is really hard to catch because it was hit right at him and very difficult to judge how hard it was hit. And he started in, and then he started back, and it was too late by then. So here's Callahan. He singled in his first at bat and ended up scoring a run. And Liam tells me he leads the Crabs in batting average with runner in scoring position. 500. So he's got runners on second and third. Crabs are already up 6-2. Looking for more here, and he takes a strike on the inside corner. It's 0-1. Now the left-hander is back up in the bullpen for the Mudcats. Not sure that Jordan Giggy is long for the game. There's a next pitch down and away. 1-1. Crabs have already have 8 hits in only 2 innings. The lights have come on at the ballpark. Here's the pitch. Popped high in the air. Shallow left center field. It's the center fielder and the left fielder, Driscoll, to make the catch. Here comes Burks home, and he will score to make it 7-2 in favor of the Crabs. So sacrifice fly for Callahan. Myers holds at second. And it's 7-2 in favor of the Crabs. And here's Kyle Blakeman. Blakeman singled in the first inning and ended up scoring an unearned run. Here's the pitch. He takes down and in. It's 1-0. Want to know the count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard and out onto 101, but foul. So Blakeman gave it a ride. He just yanked it foul, though. So I think it's 1-1's the count. Here's the pitch. Fouled out of play, 1-2 now. Ball and 2 strikes to count. Here's the pitch. High hopper out to second base. Dahlgren has it, throws to first. That'll end the inning. But the Crabs get another run on 2 hits. There were no errors and a runner left. And at the end of 2, the Crabs lead 7-2. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the third inning, it'll be the top of the order for the Mudcats, Galloway, Natuzzi, and Driscoll, with the Crabs leading 7-2. Here's a fastball down low. It's 1-0. The 1-0 fastball misses inside, 2-0. Junior Davis out on the mound for the third inning. 2-0 the count now to Galloway, who singled and scored in the first. Actually, next pitch misses inside. He got aboard on a great bunt for a hit. Then he stole second, and then he ended up scoring. So he walks this time. So leadoff hitter aboard here for the Mudcats in the third. Here's Natuzzi, grounded out to first unassisted in his first at bat. Galloway with a good lead over there. Davis not paying a lot of attention. There's a fastball. It's fouled out of play. Because he leads 7-2, he doesn't have to worry so much about Galloway stealing, and there's last chance he'll try to steal down by 5 runs. He gets the sign, and now he comes home, and there's a high hopper over to third base. They're going to throw to second for one. They didn't get it there, and everybody's going to be safe. That was a poor choice on Callahan's part. That was a very high hopper. There was no chance he was going to get Galloway at second, and so everybody ends up being safe on the fielder's choice. So first and second now, nobody out. And here's Driscoll. He was aboard on an error and ended up scoring a run in the first inning. Here's the pitch. And he hits a ground ball to Crowell at second base. He's got it. He throws to second for one. Back to first. It's offline. So they get the out at second. Driscoll's safe at first, and Galloway proceeds to third.
Next up, number 17, Jared Denning.
Here's Jared Denning, grounded to second in his first at bat. First and third, one out. Denning, a left-handed hitter. And the pitch. Line in the right center field. That's going to score at least one. That's going to go all the way up the wall, to the wall. One is in. They're going to hold the runner at third. And as the throw comes in way offline. So Denning, an RBI double. Makes it 7-3 now in favor of the Crabs. And here's Fowler, the second baseman. Zach Fowler singled in his first at bat. So second and third, still only one out. Mudcats with a chance to get it here with another base hit. They trail 7-3. Here's the pitch. And it's a breaking pitch high. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses down and away, 2-0. The 2-0, swing and a miss, 2-1. Two-one pitch. Swing and a miss on a fastball out of the zone. It's 2-2 now. Brett Bello on deck. Here's the pitch. Grounder slowly out to short. The only play is first base. That'll score another run to make it 7-4 now in favor of the Crabs. So Fowler with a RBI. He's out 6-3. Denning holds at second, and Driscoll comes in to score. Here's Brett Bello, grounded back to the pitcher in his first at bat. Davis from the belt comes home, and that's fouled out of play. Oh, and 1 the count. Here's the pitch. Ooh, a breaking pitch and a good one, taken for a strike. He was backing away from the plate. But that's over the inside corner, so 1-1. 0-2 now to Bello. Here's the pitch. Ooh, he checks swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. So ball and 2 strikes now to Bello. Quisi Samuel on deck. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball called strike 3. Second strikeout for Davis. That ends the inning. But they get 2 runs on 1 hit. There were no errors and a runner left. And at the end of 2.5, 7-4 in favor of the Crabs. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE.
Veterans that are here at our King Ballpark, please stand so that we can acknowledge you and thank you for your service. Looking for veterans to stand. Thank you to the veterans among us and to those that have fallen serving our country.
Here's a game.
At left field, it's the wheelbarrow race. Team number 1 is Joseph and Alex Adhere. Team 2 is Christian
15.
and Kyle Watkins. Team 3 is Finn and Andrew Najee Brush. And Mark, get set, go.
Five.
Wheelbarrow race time.
Welcome back.
Under the table,
Bottom of the third inning.
right over there.
It will be the bottom of the order for the Crabs, and McCarthy, and Crowell leading 7-4. 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Crabs. 4 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Mudcats. Mudcats got 2 in the first. Crabs came back with 6 in the first. And 2 more in the Crabs got another one in the bottom of the second. And the Mudcats got 2 more in the top of the third. Here's Anwia. Fly to right field in his first at bat. Giggy from the windup. There's a called strike on the inside corner. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Grounded foul past third base. And so no balls and 2 strikes is the count now to Anwia. Here's the 0-2, and that's in on the hands and fouled out of play. So the count remains no balls, 2 strikes to Anthony Anwia, who's the DH in tonight's game. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, got him. First strikeout for Giggy. 1 away. Here's Jack McCarthy. Singled in his first at bat. Here's the pitch to McCarthy, and it's down low. The 1-0. Grounded back to the pitcher. It goes through his legs and out towards second base. The shortstop has it. He throws to first and makes the play. Nice play by Brendan Natuzzi. 2 away. Here's Jack Crowell, sacrifice fly in his first appearance. And a pitch to Crowell is taken for a strike right down the middle. The 0-1. Misses away, 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for a strike in there at the knees. A ball and 2 strikes now to Crowell. Here's the pitch. He takes that one away, 2-2. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the third inning, Crabs up 7-4. Here's the 2-2, and that's hit in the air to center field. Galloway on the run, puts it away for out number 3. So the Crabs go in order here in the bottom of the third. They lead 7-4. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, back at the ballpark, top of the 4th inning. It'll be the bottom of the order for the Mudcats. Samuel, Dahlgren, and Cassis. Quasi Samuel today has fouled out to the catcher. He's 0 for 1. 4 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Mudcats. 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Crabs. Davis into the windup, and there's a check swing, and it's a strike. 0-1 the count. And next pitch, he tried to hold up again, and he went around on a pitch way out of the zone. Good slider from Davis, and it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2, and there it is again. Did he go around that time? No, says the first base umpire. So a ball and 2 strikes now to Samuel. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses away, 2-2. The 2-2. Away again, 3-2. Three-two pitch. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Samuel knew it. 3rd strikeout for Davis, and with 1 away, here's Taron Dahlgren. Struck out in his first at bat. And there's a breaking pitch taken for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1 the count. And there's a strike at the knees, and that's quickly 0-2. He foul tips that one off his foot. So the count is still 0-2. Murphy out at the mound now to chat with Davis. Dahlgren conferring with the third base coach. All right, now he's back in the box and ready to go. 0-2 the count. And the pitch. In the air to center field. Coming in on it is Burks, and he dives, and he won't get it. It's going to trickle past him. That'll be a single for Dahlgren. Little dying quail out to center field, and Burks gave it a run. And a valiant effort as he dove to try to catch it. But it got under his glove, and Dahlgren's aboard. 4th hit of the game for the Mudcats. Here's Casas. Joey Casas grounded to second base in his first at bat. Crabs infield at double play depth. 1 out. Runner on first. And the pitch. He shows bunt and takes a strike. Throw back down to first behind the runner is not in time. Oh, and 1 the count. See if he's bunting again here. No, he's swinging away, and he takes a strike at the knees. It's 0-2. The 0-2 from the belt. Long look in now from Davis. Now he comes home in the dirt. One and 2 the count. Swing and a miss. Got him. 4th strikeout for Davis. He seems to have gotten stronger here in the last inning or so. Back to the top of the order. Here's Wesley Galloway. Singled and scored a run in the first, and then walked and scored a run in the third. And he hits one high in the air on the left side in foul territory. I don't think anybody's going to catch up with it as it bounces near the Crabs' bullpen. Dahlgren over at first. 2 outs. The 0-1 to Galloway. Is a fastball that misses away, 1-1. Oh, he called that a strike, did he? Okay. 0-2 the count. Same spot, and now it's called a ball, so it's 1-2. Runner goes. The 1-2 is hit high in the air to right center field and deep. That is going to be caught off the glove of Blakeman in right field. It's going to kick around out there. 1 run is in. On his way to third now is Galloway. Stand-up triple. That ball was smoked. It went a long way. It was a little hard to see from up here given how dark it is right now, but Blakeman gave it a ride and gave it a run, and it just glanced off his glove out near the Humboldt Roller Derby sign. So 7-5 now in favor of the Crabs as the Mudcats have gotten themselves back in this game. And Galloway is having a heck of a night. A single, a triple, a walk, and 2 runs scored. There's a strike to Natuzzi on the outside corner. 0-1 the count. Galloway over at third. Here's the pitch. Another strike on the outside corner, and it's quickly 0-2 to Natuzzi. So 7-5 now in favor of the Crabs. 5th hit of the game for the Mudcats. And the 0-2 slider misses away. Oh-2 pitch. Tapper out to second base. Coming in on it is Crowell. He bobbles. He tries to shuffle, and everybody's going to be safe. The run's going to score to make it 7-6. That's an error on Crowell. That's his second of the evening. So the inning continues for Michael Driscoll, who was the beneficiary of an error by Crowell in the first inning. And then he hit into a fielder's choice. So 7-6 now in favor of the Crabs. The Mudcats coming back. And that's hit high in the air to center field. Burks is under it. And he will make the play to end the inning. But the Mudcats get 2 more runs on 2 hits. There was an error and a runner left. And at the end of 3.5, 7-6 in favor of the Crabs. This is exciting. Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, welcome back to the ballpark. Chase Ferdinand lead it off for the Crabs, leading 7-6 now. Fernlin has doubled and grounded out to second. He's the Crabs' leadoff hitter. Here's the pitch from Giggy, and there's a ground ball out to short. He backhands, throws to first in time. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 4th. Kyler Murphy will be the hitter, hit by a pitch and scored a run in the first, and then flied to center in the second inning. Jordan Giggy has settled down since that first inning. And his team's back in it now. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch called for a strike on the outside corner. Nice pitch cut right across the heart of the plate. 0-1 the count. And the next pitch is fouled up against the screen. Here's the 0-2, and that's a pitch that misses high and inside. 1-2 the count. And the next pitch is a ground ball, backhanded by the shortstop Natuzzi. Nice play, 2 away. Natuzzi's made a couple of good plays out there at short today. Here's Jeremiah Burks, 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored.
Here he comes, Marcus Lund, our bat boy. Up next, number 8, Jeremiah Burks.
And a pitch to Burks, and he fouls it up against the screen. Oh, and 1 the count. Here's the pitch. He reaches out and hits it high in the air to center field. Galloway on the run, reaches up, and oh, what a spectacular catch in center field on a ball hit over his head. And he catches it with his back to home plate on the warning track. A spectacular diving catch by Wesley Galloway to end the inning. Crabs go in order in the 4th. They lead 7-6. This is surprisingly exciting Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, probably a good idea to thank a few sponsors. First of all, Humboldt Mortgage, committed to helping borrowers find quality financing for over 50 years. If you're buying a home, business, or land, Humboldt Mortgage will get it done. Call Bob Lawton at 445-3027. The heart of the order for the Mudcats, Denning, Fowler, and Bello in the top of the 5th inning against Junior Davis, who now leads 7-6. Denning grounded out and doubled so far tonight, and he takes a breaking pitch at the knees on the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. And that fastball, I don't know what happened. That glanced off something or somebody, and it wasn't in the dirt, but it just glanced off something and bounced all the way up against the screen. And I don't know if that got Don a little bit, Don Hofacker. He's okay. He's up and moving around, but it looks like he might have got it off the forearm or something. A ball and a strike is the count. I don't know what happened. That was strange. Nobody looks like they were hit by it. I mean, everybody seems fine down there, and yet the ball rocketed up against the screen. He's just so tough. It hit Don. He's just so used to it after all these years. Tough job being home plate umpire. 1-1 the count to Denning. Here's the pitch. And he takes a fastball in the outside corner. So a ball and 2 strikes now to Denning. 6 runs on 5 hits. No errors for the Mudcats. 7 runs on 8 hits. 2 errors for the Crabs. Here's the pitch. And that one misses way outside. 2-2 now to Denning. The 2-2. Hit in the right field. That is going to drop for a base hit. Over to get it is Jeremiah Burks, and the throwback comes back in the second to hold the runner to a single. 6th hit of the night for the Mudcats, and now they have the tying run aboard with nobody out here in the top of the 5th inning. Zach Fowler, the DH, will be the hitters. Fowler singled in the 1st inning and then grounded to short in the 3rd. So now someone jogging out. That's Matt Richardson jogging out to the bullpen for the Crabs. And he hammers that one into left field. That's going to bounce up against the wall. On his way to 3rd now is Denning. And on his way to 2nd with a stand-up double is Fowler. And the Mudcats are now threatening to take the lead. That ball was smoked. So 2nd and 3rd, nobody out for the Mudcats here in the 5th. Here's Brett Bello. He's 0 for 2. And now here comes Brad Morgan out to have a word with Junior Davis. And
Don't forget to head on over to the souvenir stand and participate in today's drawing. To do so, you gotta buy a 2017 program. A lot of great history in the 2017
all right,
program.
he's had his say.
And today, if you buy one with a
Heads back to the dugout.
enter to win 2 free
Denning at 3rd, Fowler at 2nd. Nobody out. Crabs clinging to a 7-6 lead. And the catcher, Joey Bello, with a chance to put the Mudcats ahead. Crabs are up 6-2 by the end of the 1st. It looked like it was going to be like yesterday's game, which was a complete blowout. But the Mudcats have fought back. There's a slider, swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And we got ourselves a battle. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Down low. One and one. Runners take their lead. From the set, here's the 1-1. High tapper over the mound. That's going to score a run. In to get it is Fernland. Throw to first is in time, but we have a tie ball game. Bello did his job. Advanced the runners.
Next up, number 21, Quincy Samuel.
So a Fowler at 3rd and 1 out. Here's Quincy Samuel, 0 for 2. Here's the pitch, and he takes a slider down low. So 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Mudcats. 7 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors for the Crabs. Here's the pitch from Davis. Fastball on the outside corner taken for a strike. Richardson, meanwhile, continuing to get ready out in the bullpen. 1-1 the count. Called strike at the knees. It's 1-2. So earlier we wondered whether Jordan Giggy was long for the game, but Giggy got it together, and now it's Junior Davis who may exit the game earlier. There's a slider away, 2-2. And this is a turn of events one would not have expected. 2-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, got him. 5th strikeout for Davis. That was a big one. 2 away. Here's Dahlgren. He's 1 for 2.
Next up, number 9, Terry Dahlgren.
Fowler over at 3rd, 1-2 to Dahlgren. It's a ground ball over to 3rd. Should end the inning. And does. But they get another run. On 2 hits, there were no errors and a runner left. And at the end of 4.5, we're tied at 7. This is exciting Crabs baseball. 1480 KGOE.
brass band here. Continues Saturday night with 80s night at 7. And finishes off.
All right, Crabs fans, thanks to Slice of Humble Pie, whether you want a chicken pot pie made from scratch or a decadent slice of chocolate silk pie, Slice of Humble Pie will satisfy any craving. They're open every day. Crabs fans and players get 10% off on Mondays just by wearing their Crabs gear. Slice of Humble Pie is just off the Arcata Plaza at 828 I Street. You can also order a pie online. Thanks also to Big Blue Cafe. Join them at Arcata's favorite cafe on the Arcata Plaza. That's at 846 G Street. They serve breakfast all day and lunch from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Everything's fresh. Everything's delicious. Try them once. You'll go back again and again. That's the Big Blue Cafe on the Arcata Plaza. Myers, Callahan, and Blakeman for the Crabs, tied at 7 in the bottom of the 5th inning. Jordan Giggy, who I was sure would not be here in the 5th inning, is indeed out to pitch his 5th inning for the Mudcats. Myers singled and doubled so far tonight. He's also scored a run. And the pitch, hammered foul. Bello out to the mound to have a word. Oh, and 1 the count. Here's the pitch. Down low, 1-1. Myers, Callahan, and Blakeman here in the bottom of the 5th. Next pitch is a strike on the outside corner at the knees, and it's 1-2. Mudcats got 2 in the first. Crabs got 6 in the bottom of the inning. Then they added another in the bottom of the second to take a 7-2 lead, but the Mudcats had plated 2 more in the top of the 3rd, 2 more in the top of the 4th, and 1 more in the top of the 5th to tie the ball game. That pitch is fouled away, and it's 1-2 now on Myers. The 1-2. Oh, that was a close pitch. And Giggy not sure where it missed. 2-2 the count. I guess it was outside. I don't know. 2-2 pitch. In the dirt, and the count goes full. The 3-2. Hit on left field for a base hit. So 3rd hit of the night for Myers as he hits a grounder through the left side. And that'll bring Kyle Callahan to the bat. He's 1 for 1, singled and scored a run in the 1st inning, and then a sacrifice fly in the 2nd. 9th hit of the game now for the Crabs. Here's the pitch. Popped high in the air on the left side of the infield. Shortstop going out, left fielder coming in. It's the left fielder Driscoll to put it away for the first out. Neither pitcher has walked a batter, and that accounts for the rather brisk pace. Oh, that's not true, actually. Davis walked 1 batter. Giggy hasn't walked anybody. But this game moving along rather briskly, even though there have been 14 runs scored and 16 hits. Here's the pitch. Grounded in a hole on the left side and through for a base hit. So Blakeman, with his 2nd hit of the night, puts runners on 1st and 2nd with 1 out for Anthony Enwea. Enwea's 0 for 2. Myers out at 2nd. Blakeman at 1st. Right-handed hitting Enwea against the left-hander Jordan Giggy, who sets, looks out at 2nd, and deals. Swung on a miss, took something off, and had Inouye way out in front of it. 0-1 to count. The 0-1 hit on the ground, past third base and into left field. That's going to give the Crabs the lead. Here comes Myers in to score. And 3 base hits have made it 8-7 in favor of the Crabs. That was hit hard on the ground. It just leapt right over the third base bag. Blakeman advanced to second on the play. And here's McCarthy. And now out to the mound is the manager for the Mudcats. And I don't think he's going to go to the pen. Doesn't look like he has any intention of doing that. So he has his say. He does not go to the pen. And he heads back to the dugout. So Blakeman at first and Inouye at second. Here's McCarthy. Crabs have reclaimed the lead here in the 5th inning. McCarthy singled in the first and then grounded to short in the 3rd inning. First and second, 1 out. Infield to double play depth. A little bit in on third base, and the runners are going. The runner on second was going, and the pitch is fouled out of play. No balls, 1 strike, the count. The 0-1 fouled up against the screen, and it's 0-2 now to McCarthy. Jack Crowell is on deck. Blakeman at second and Inouye at first. Here's the 0-2. Grounded in a hole on the right side over to get as the second baseman. He'll throw to first for the force, and the runners will advance. So 2 away. And it'll be up to Jack Crowell to keep the inning going. Blakeman at third and Inouye at second. Two outs. 8-7 Crabs. 11 hits now in the game for the Crabs. Here's the pitch. Crowell takes low. One and 0 the count. He pops it high in the air on the right side on the infield. It's going to be caught by the first baseman, Samuel, near the dugout for out number 3. But the Crabs get a run on 3 hits. There were no errors and a runner left, and at the end of 5, they're up 8-7. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE. Price against Verlander. Come on, man.
5.
Welcome back. Thanks to the Arcata Scoop. Try their homemade organic super premium ice creams and sorbets. Their daily flavors are posted on their Facebook page. The Scoop is at 1068 I Street in Arcata. They're open noon to 10:30 every day except Tuesdays. Thanks also to Harper Motors, serving the North Coast for more than 100 years. Check out all the latest models, new and used, at the Carousel 2 miles north of Eureka, or visit them online at harpermotors.com. Harper Motors will donate $50 to District 26 Little League for every home run the Crabs hit this season. We have a new pitcher on the mound for the Crabs. This is going to be number 40, Matt Richardson. In relief of Junior Davis. And Richardson will face the 9-hitter, Joey Cassis, and then back to the top of the order for Galloway and Natuzzi. The statistics on Matt Richardson. Let's see what we have. He has no record, but in 14 innings pitched, he has an ERA of 1.29. He's struck out 15, given up 9 hits, and no walks. There's a fly ball that's into the gap in right center field. That's going to be extra bases. No. Oh, no, he's safe at second. That was a close throw. A throw by, I guess that was Burks. And the play very close at second base. The throw was there in time, but I guess the ruling is that he got in under the tag. At any rate, it's a double to lead off the top of the 6th inning for Cassis, and the Mudcats will not die. Down 8-7, a leadoff double. So Robin Guyver out to have a word with the umpire out at second base, but the ruling stands. So that's a double by Cassis. That ball was hit in the gap out near the salt sign and bounced up against the wall. Burks retrieved it and fired a bullet into second base, but not in time to get the runner. So that'll bring Galloway to the bat. He's had an awesome night. Last guy they want to see up there now is Galloway. Tying run out at second. Nobody out. Here's the pitch, and he takes a fastball on the knees on the outside corner. 0-1. Galloway tonight has singled and scored a run, walked and scored a run, and tripled and scored a run. Cassis out at second. Next pitch is fouled out of play. It's 0-2. So Matt Richardson on relief of Junior Davis. Eight hits in the game now for the Mudcats. Here's the pitch, and he hits a grounder out to second base. Crowell has it and throws him out. On the play, Cassis goes to third. So they finally get Galloway out. And with one out, here's Brendan Natuzzi. Grounded out to first unassisted, a board on a fielder's choice, and then a board on an error. His one job is to bring that run in to tie the game, and that hit him? Nope, breaking pitch just misses inside. Just misses hitting him. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Fastball down and away, 2-0. Callahan is in on the grass at third. Myers is in on the grass at first. Fernlin and Crowell are at regular depth. There's a slow roller out to second base. Crowell has it, and nobody's covering first, and he's going to be safe. Richardson never left the mound. Tie ball game. So that was a mistake on Matt Richardson's part. He stood there and watched the ball roll out to second base and never reacted, and by the time Crowell got it was too late to beat the runner to the bag. So that'll go as a hit, but that's a brain fade on the part of Richardson, and we have a tie ball game yet again. Michael Driscoll will be the hitter. 9th hit of the game now for the Mudcats. And we are tied at 8. What a ball game. Here's Driscoll. And he hits a grounder out to short. Should be 2. Over to second for 1. Back to first. The Crabs turn to 6-4-3 double play at the end of the inning. But the Mudcats tie it with a run on 2 hits. There were no errors and nobody left. And at the end of 5.5, it's 8-8. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE. Welcome back to the ballpark. New pitcher on the mound in relief of Jordan Gigley. This is Gordy Clory, another left-handed pitcher. And Clory will face the top of the order for the Crabs, Fernlin, Murphy, and Burks, with the score tied at 8. What a ball game. Crabs were up 6-2 at one point. Then they were up 7. Then they were up 8-7. And now we're tied at 8. 8 runs on 9 hits, no errors for the Mudcats. 8 runs on 11 hits, 2 errors for the Crabs. Fernlin to lead it off. Fernlin has doubled and then grounded out twice. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here we go. Here's the pitch to Fernlin. And he looks at a fastball high. The 1-0 misses away, 2-0. Two-0 pitch. 2-1. That was called a strike. A few of us. 2-1 pitch. Foul tipped, and the count goes to 2-2. Two and two the count. Clory looks in and comes home, and the pitch misses high, and the count goes full. 3-2. Three-two pitch. Popped high in the air and foul, and it's going to drift into the seats. So the count remains full.
He was here last time.
3-2 pitch. Ball 4. So Fernlin's aboard.
Next up, the catcher number 6, Kyle Murphy.
Here's Kyler Murphy, hit by a pitch and scored a run in the first. Then he flied to center and grounded out to short. Fernlin over at first. Here's the pitch, and that hits him square in the back. Ouch. Boy, that looked like her. Murphy's fine. He's going to head down to first, but Clory not looking so good here. Walking the first batter, now hitting Murphy to put runners on first and second with nobody out for Jeremiah Burks. Burks is 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored. So the Crabs looking to retake the lead yet again. It'll be the 3rd time tonight they've taken the lead. All right, here's Burks. Clory on the rubber. Looks in for the sign, looks out at second, and deals. And Burks swings and fouls it up against the backstop. Fernlin at second, Murphy at first. Here's the 0-1. Breaking pitch misses away, 1-1. One and one the count. And the pitch. Hammered in the left field and deep. That is going to be off the fence. 1 run is in. They're going to hold the other runner at third. And that pitch was hammered by Jeremiah Burks. That's a stand-up double to give the Crabs a 9-8 lead. Fernland comes in to score. Murphy goes to third. Here's Ryan Myers, second and third, still nobody out. 9-8 Crabs. Here's the pitch. In the air to right center field and deep. Right fielder going back near the 338 sign. He has it. That will score another run, and everybody's going to move up. 10-8 Crabs. Sacrifice fly for Ryan Myers. Murphy comes in to score. Burks goes to third. And with one out and Burks at third, here's Kyle Callahan. Singled, sacrifice fly, and a fly out to left. Here's the pitch to Callahan, and he takes a fastball high. So 2 more runs here in the bottom of the 6th to give the Crabs a 10-8 lead. They now have 12 hits in the game. The Solano infield is all the way in on the grass, all the way around. Here's the pitch. And there's a strike at the knees. So they're going to try to come home on a ball hit on the ground on the infield. Callahan just needs to hit one in the air. There's a breaking pitch that misses inside 2-1. 1 out. Burks at third. Here's the 2-1. In the air to center field and deep. That is going back, back, back. Adios, muchacho. Home run. Kyle Callahan hits one over into dead center field. Well out of here. And it's 12-8 Crabs. Well, I said he needed to hit a fly ball. He did that. Wow, that was blasted. 2 balls in this inning were crushed, and Gordy Clory getting rocked out there. 4 runs in the inning now, still only 1 out. Here's the pitch to Blakeman, and he takes high. Callahan, that's his 2nd home run of the season. Here's the 1-0 to Blakeman, and he swings and foul tips it. 1-1. Twelve to 8 Crabs. Here's the pitch. Fouled out of play. And the other night I might say the Crabs have broken this game open, but with as hard as the Mudcats have been fighting, I'm not going to say that. One and 2 the count. Here's the pitch. Misses away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now a right-hander is warming now in the bullpen quickly for the Mudcats, and that is Reed Ramirez out there. 2 and 2 the count, meanwhile, to Blakeman with 1 out, nobody on for the Crabs. They have plated 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch is lined in the right field for a base hit. Blakeman has his 3rd hit of the night. And that'll bring Anthony Enwia to the bat. He's 1 for 3. Runner takes his lead. Here's the pitch. Little tapper foul past first base. Oh, and 1 Enwea. Blakeman over at first. He's got a big lead over there, does Blakeman. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch misses away. 1-1. The 1-1 is grounded in a hole on the right side and through for a base hit. So Enwea has his second hit of the night. Blakeman goes to second on the single. And still only 1 out with runners on first and second. Here's McCarthy. He's 1 for 3. Catcher is going out to speak with Clory. Maybe just to waste time. Clory has not fooled anybody and really has not pitched well coming in relief here in the 6th inning. He walked Fernlund to lead off the inning. Then he hit Murphy. Then he gave up that ringing double to Burks. Then a sacrifice fly to deep right field from Myers. Then the big home run from Callahan. Now singles by Blakeman and Enwea. So Clory really getting rocked out there now. And here's McCarthy. First and second, 1 out. Runner on second goes, and the ball is fouled out of play. 12 runs on 15 hits, 2 errors for the Crabs. 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Mudcats. Crabs looking for more here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Oh, and 1 the count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, 1-1. And now he feigns throwing to second base. 1-1 the count. Clory sets. Here's the pitch. Fouled out of play. 1-2 now. The count to McCarthy. Jack Crowell is on deck. Everybody but Crowell has been on base tonight. And here's the pitch. Fastball misses away. 2-2. And everybody but Crowell and Murphy has a hit. Murphy has been hit twice, but he doesn't have a hit. 2-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitches hit foul down the right field line, and that's going to bounce up against the fence harmlessly. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Two and 2 the count. 1 out. Runners on first and second. Here's the pitch. Foul tipped up against the backstop. So McCarthy will live to see another pitch. McCarthy asks for time, and it's granted, so a little break in the action now. Now he's ready. Blakeman at second, and Enwea at first. Blakeman goes. The pitch is fouled out of play. Two and 2 the count. See if Blakeman's going now. Nope. And a breaking pitch misses high and outside. 3-2 the count. Clory sets and deals. 3-2 is grounded over to third base. He's going to spec on the bag for one and throw to first for the double play. So it's a 5-3 double play to end the inning, but the Crabs get 4 runs on 4 hits. There were no errors and a runner left, and at the end of 6, it's 12-8 in favor of the Crabs. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. What are they doing? Oh, come on. Really? What the I wish they'd stop doing that kind of thing. So what are they ruling now? Ay, 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 ay. Really? Jesus Christ.
It's James with a sweeping sign for last call. Someone has to do it. And James pulled that sign. Last call for Weird.
All right, we're back. There was a... The inning did not end with the play. They've changed their minds while we were on break, and so the Crabs still have runners on first and second. And who is this? This is Crowell batting, so McCarthy was out. So, no, what happened was Blakeman was forced out 5-3, 5 unassisted. So that's the second out of the inning. And McCarthy aboard on a fielder's choice. I don't know why they changed the ruling, but that's what they did. And on the play, and Wea went to second. So here's Crowell with runners on first and second and 2 outs. And nothing but confusion out there right now. Now we're ready to go. So McCarthy is aboard, and here's a strike to Crowell, and it's 0-1. Crowell tonight is 0 for 2 with a sacrifice fly. The 1-2 misses away. 2-2. And there's a high hopper on the hole on the left side and through for a base hit. And Wea will come around. Here comes the throw to the plate. It's going to be close. He slides. He's in there. 13-8 in favor of the Crabs. So the Crabs got a break on that. On the play that was changed. Crowell took advantage with an RBI single. And Wea comes in to score. McCarthy to second. And the Crabs have expanded their lead to 5, and now here comes the manager, it looks like, for the Mudcats. And let's see, they are going to go to the pen now. So that's all for Gordy Clory, and that was just a disastrous outing for him. 4 runs, 5 runs in the inning. And even the outs were mostly hard hit. So that'll be all for Clory as we go back to the top of the order for the Crabs. And they batted around twice now tonight.
Taking the mound for the Solano Mudcats, number 22, Reed Ramirez.
This is Reed Ramirez, number 22. And while Ramirez takes his warm-ups, let's thank a couple of sponsors. For example, California Credit Union, a California State and Federal Employees Credit Union. They're all local, all Humboldt, all the time. They offer free checking with no balance or transaction requirements. Plus, they have low rates on loans to help you with all your banking needs. Call 800-440-8662 or visit csfecu20.com. Join today for free and start enjoying the many benefits of credit union membership. Thanks also to Ultimate Yogurt. Try more than 10 ever-changing yogurt flavors with a ton of toppings that will make your head spin. Ultimate Yogurt is locally owned and is a great place to bring your crabby kitties. They can make their own cups exactly how they like them. Ultimate Yogurt has 2 locations, one in Arcata and one in Eureka. Check them out. Thanks also to Crestwood Behavioral Health Center. Crestwood Behavioral Health Center in Como County is all about the community. If you're looking for a rewarding career, join their team and make a difference. Crestwood has been providing residential mental health programs at its Eureka campus since 1979. They have full-time and part-time positions available for LPTs, LVNs, assistants, and various staff positions. You can visit them at 2370 Booner Street or find their ad in the annual Crabs program. All right, so what's this guy's name? Reed Ramirez will come on in relief. Third pitcher of the night for the Mudcats. And now they're trailing by 5 runs. They had tied the game at 8 after trailing 6-2. The Mudcats managed to end up tied at 8 as the bottom of the 6th inning started. But the Crabs have plated 5 runs now and looking for more with runners on first and second and 2 outs. So here's Fernlin. He started off this inning by walking. He's also got a double tonight, and he's grounded out a couple of times. So he's 1 for 3. McCarthy's out at second, Crowell at first. Mudcats thought they were out of the inning when McCarthy hit a ground ball to third. It looked like a 5-3 double play, but after everybody left the field, the umpires decided that they made a mistake. Runners go. The pitch is a strike. The throw down to third's not in time. It's a double steal for McCarthy and Crowell. So now second and third with 2 outs. 2 more runners in scoring position. And it counts as 0-1 to Fernlin. And next pitch is popped high in the air, shallow. Center field could be trouble. Center fielder coming in, shortstop going out, and it's the center fielder, Callaway, to put it away for the 3rd out. But the Crabs get 5 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. There were no errors and 2 left, and at the end of 6, the Crabs lead 13-8. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, top of the 7th inning. It'll be Denning, Fowler, and Bello, the heart of the order for the Mudcats. They are now trailing 13-8. And Matt Richardson out on the mound for the Crabs in his 2nd inning work, and he fires a fastball that's high. Denning tonight is 2 for 3 with a double, and the next pitch is low, 2-0. 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Mudcats. 13 runs, 16 hits, 2 errors for the Crabs. There's a strike on the outside corner. Two and 1 to count, and the pitch in there for a strike right down the middle. That evens the count at 2. Now Richardson wants the signs again. He steps off and he's ready to go. 2-2 is grounded out to shortstop on a couple of hops. Fernlin has it, throws to first, one away.
Next up, number 40, Zach Fowler.
Fowler will be the hitter. Here's the pitch. Fastball down and away, 1-0. The next pitch is lined in the right center field. That's going to drop for a hit. Over to get it is Blakeman. And Fowler has his third hit of the night. And that's the 10th hit of the game now for the Mudcats. 26 hits in the game between the two teams.
Next up, number 8, Brett Bello.
Here's Brett Bello. Here's the pitch. There's a breaking pitch for a called strike on the outside corner. Bello is 0 for 3. Fowler with a short lead over at first. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses away. A ball and a strike to count. And the pitch. Fastball in there at the knees. 1-2 is the count. The 1-2. Breaking pitch called, strike 3 at the knees. First strikeout for Richardson. 2 away. Here's Queasy Samuel. 0 for 3. And he tries to hold up on a slider and can't do it. It's 0-1. One to Samuel. And the next pitch is in the dirt. And throw behind the runner. And, oh, really? Looked like he was way picked off. But he's ruled safe over there. And the umpire gestured something. I don't know if Myers dropped the ball or what. Maybe something like that happened. 1-1 the count. Boy, that would be embarrassing. It picked off trailing by 5 runs. Fastball on the outside corner. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. He bounces that one up there. 2 balls, 2 strikes now, the count. To Samuel. Fowler over at first. And the pitch. Fouled out of play. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. That'll end the inning. Third time that Samuel struck out tonight. No runs, a hit, no errors, a runner left at the end of 6.5. 13-8 Crabs. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. Welcome back to the ballpark. 7th inning stretch here in Arcata. Crabs leading 13-8. 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Mudcats. 13 runs, 16 hits, 2 errors for the Crabs. It'll be Murphy, Burks, and Myers. Kyler Murphy has been hit by a pitch twice tonight and ended up scoring a run on both occasions. Other than that, he's flied to center and grounded to short. So left-handed hitter. We have a new pitcher, don't we? This is a right-hander. This is still okay. So this is still Reed Ramirez, who came in relief of Gordy Clory last inning and got Fernlin to fly out to center to end the inning. 1-0 the count. Ramirez comes home, and there's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Ramirez throws a little bit harder than the last 2 pitchers the Mudcats have sent out there. One and one the count. Here's the pitch. Oh, that hit him? Nope. I don't know how he missed. I don't know how he avoided getting hit, but somehow that pitch was thrown at his feet. And Murphy danced out of the way of it. That would have been a 3rd time tonight. Got hit by a pitch. 2-1 the count. Now the Bello and Ramirez making some kind of nefarious plan out between the pitcher's mound and home plate. Okay, now we're ready to go. Count 2-1 now to Murphy. Here's the pitch. Way outside. It's 3-1. Three and 1 on the count. That's hit high in the air and deep. And foul. Full count to Murphy. Here's the pitch. Hammered foul again, that time down in the picnic area, and some people scattering out of the way of that one. That was a line shot, and that appears like it hit a fan on the arm, and he's okay. He's out there rubbing his arm, but that ball was hit pretty hard, and not much time to react. He doesn't get to keep the ball after all that. He's all right. Good to see that. So 3-2 the count. 2 hard hit balls now by Murphy. Foul. And the pitch. And he hits that one high in the air, shallow center field. Callaway was headed back on it. Now he comes in, and it drops the ball. That's an error on Callaway. He just misplayed it and then rushed in to catch it and made a strange leap at the last second, sort of straight up in the air, and the ball just glanced off his glove. So that's an error, a 2-base error. First error of the night for the Mudcats, and here's Jeremiah Burks, who's 3 for 4 with a double and 3 runs scored. And Ramirez sets and comes home, and there's a ball that's just ticked foul over towards the Mudcats dugout. It's 13-8 in favor of the Crabs. Murphy takes his lead. Ramirez looks out there, and now he comes home to Burks, who taps another one foul. And now Burks in an 0-2 hole. No balls, 2 strikes the count. The pitch to Burks. Oh, a beautiful breaking pitch, and Burks is gone. Called strike 3. 1 away. That'll bring Ryan Myers to the bat. Myers is 3 for 4 with actually 3 for 3 with a double, a sacrifice fly, and 2 runs scored. Looks out at second, does Ramirez, and now he deals, and there's a fastball that bounces up to the plate and caught by Bello to prevent the advance by Murphy. So 1-0 the count to Myers. Callahan waiting on deck. Want to know the count. The pitch. Ooh, a foul tip. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch to Myers is in the dirt with a breaking pitch. 2 balls and a strike now, the count. Here comes the pitch. High in the air to right field. Playable. Cassis near the warning track, and he has it. The runner's going to tag and go to third. So with 2 outs, that'll bring Callahan to the bat. Kyle Callahan is 2 for 3 with a home run and a sacrifice fly. He's got Murphy over at third with 2 outs. Ramirez pitch. Fastball misses high. Ramirez doesn't have a windup. From the set, he looks over at third. And here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, took something off. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the middle for a base hit. 14-8 in favor of the Crabs. So a big night for Kyle Callahan. He's got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 home run, 5 RBIs tonight. And here's Blakeman. The pitch. Grounded in the hole on the left side and through for another base hit. That's Blakeman's 4th hit of the night. Callahan goes to second. Crabs now have 18 hits on the evening. Here's Anthony Enwea. He's 2 for 4. Everybody in the lineup has a hit now. So here's Enwea with 2 outs and 2 on. And the pitch. It's in the dirt. It trickles away from the catcher. No advance. Crabs now up by 7 runs. 6 runs. pitch. Taken low and away. 2-0 the count. Callahan at second, Blakeman at first. 2-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Grounded in a hole on the left side off the third baseman's glove as he dives for it. That's going to score another run as the throw comes in wide, and it's 15-8 Crabs. So Enwea with the RBI single.
Next up, number 39, Jack McCarthy.
Here's McCarthy. He's 1 for 4. Blakeman at second and Enwea at first now. 19 hits for the Crabs. They're up by 7. And there's a ground ball to short. Should end the inning. He's got it. He'll go to second for the force there, and that will end the inning. But the Crabs get 2 more runs. On 3 hits, there was an error and a runner left. And at the end of 8, it's 15-8 in favor of the Crabs. This is Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE. Is it the end of 8 or the end of 7? End of 7. All right, back at the ballpark. A new pitcher on the mound for the Crabs. This is Zach Wallace. On in relief of Matt Richardson. Zach Wallace's numbers coming into the game are he has 1 win and no losses. In 11 2/3 innings pitched, he has an ERA of 3.86. He has struck out 19 batters, walked 5, and given up 10 hits in those innings. Crabs have a 7-run lead here in the top of the 8th. It'll be Dahlgren, Cassis, and then back to the top of the order with Galloway. 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error for the Mudcats. 15 runs, 19 hits, 2 errors for the Crabs.
Starting off for the Mudcats in this inning, number 9, Taron
Taron
Dahlgren.
Dahlgren is 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. And here's the pitch from the left-hander Wallace, and it's taken for a strike at the knees. The 0-1 misses away.
Looks like we have a winner with a 50-50.
Right-hander warming in the Mudcats bullpen. Meanwhile, it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the pitch, fouled up against the screen. 1 ball and 2 strikes now is the count. The 1-2, fouled up against the screen again. So the count is still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses down low. Two and two the count. Wallace from the stretch. Swung on and missed. Got him. 1 away. Here's Cassis, the right fielder. He's 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. Cassis. Joey Cassis. Wallace winds and deals, and that's fouled out of play. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. That one's high and outside. Next pitch is a strike at the knees on the outside corner. Yeah. Next pitch is fouled out of play, so the count is still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Grounded, slapped right back at the pitcher. It's off his glove, and it trickles out towards third. The throw to first is not going to be in time. That's a base hit for Cassis. You hit that very hard right back at Wallace, and it just glanced off Wallace's glove. So here's the leadoff hitter, Galloway, who has a triple and a single and 3 runs scored tonight. Runner at first, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Fastball is high. One another count. Here's the pitch. Foul tipped off the catcher's mask, and it's 1-1. So a ball and a strike the count. Cassis takes his lead. Here's the 1-1. There's the breaking pitch over the heart of the plate. That's a called strike, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 misses just high. So the count 2-2 now to Galloway, and the 2Z on deck. 15-8 in favor of the Crabs. The 2-2 pitch. In on the hands, and he fouls it out of play. Two balls, 2 strikes. Lefty against lefty. Here's the pitch. Oh, slider called, strike 3 on the outside corner. Beautiful pitch. 2 away. And here's Natuzzi, 1 for 4. Here's the pitch. Misses high. So 1-0 to Natuzzi. Here's the pitch. In the air down the right field line. Blakeman on the run. Reaches out and makes the catch near the right field line for out number 3. No runs, a hit, no errors, a runner left, and at the end of 7.5, It's 15-8 in favor of the Crabs. This is Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE. Okay, testing. How are we doing? Are we still getting static? Hello, this is Benjamin. How are we doing? Well, hard to know. We have a new pitcher, I know that much. This is number 15, Tyler Pearsall. Fourth, Tyler Pearsall. All right, welcome back to the ballpark. New pitcher on the mound. It's Tyler Pearsall, the fourth pitcher of the night for the Mudcats. Pearsall in relief of Ramirez. And he will face let's see. Got my scorebook backward here. It'll be Crowell, Fernlin, and Murphy for the Crabs. With the Crabs leading 15-8. Crowell is 1 for 3 with a sacrifice fly. So are we on the radio or not?
I think it's still having issues, but I think we're still on the webcam.
Here's the pitch. Fastball misses high and tight. It's 1-0 to Crowell. Pearsall, right-handed pitcher. That first pitch was awfully close. I don't think he intended to pitch high and tight to Crowell, but there it was. 1-0 pitch. Fastball's in there for a called strike. It's 1-1. We may be off the radio. I'm not sure. We're still on the live stream, I suppose. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Down low, 2-1. 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. That fastball is high. 3-1. 8 runs, 11 hits. 1 error for the Mudcats. 15 runs on 19 hits. 2 errors for the Crabs. 3-1 the count now to Crowell. And the next pitch is popped high in the air behind home plate. The catcher's coming back to have a look. And he has it for out number 1. So Crowell is retired. We'll go back to the top of the order now with Chase Fernland.
At the head line for the Crabs, it's number 3, Chase Fernland.
Fernland tonight is 1 for 4 with a double and 2 runs scored. He takes a fastball in the outside corner for a called strike. The double was the catalyst for that big inning the Crabs started the game with. There's a high hopper down to third. Should be an easy play, and he throws it away. Fernland will go to second. The throw down there is not going to be in time. That's a 2-base error by the third baseman, Jared Denning.
Here comes the bat boy, Marcus Ludd.
So Fernland out at second now. Here's Murphy. That's the second error of the game by the Mudcats. The San Diego Waves will be here this weekend, starting Friday night. 7 o'clock game Friday, 7 o'clock game Sunday, and a 7 o'clock game Saturday and a 12:30 game Sunday. The Waves, here's the pitch, and that's fouled over towards the Crabs dugout and hard. Crowell out at second, 0-1 the count. The Waves are a team that I don't believe have ever been to the Arcata Ballpark, so we don't know I'm judging from the fact that they're here for a weekend series that they're probably pretty good. And should be some great baseball this week. No ball game tomorrow night. Next pitch is hit in the air to right field. That is going to be caught by the right fielder. No advance by Crowell. So 2 away. And Hoke will be here Friday night. And Hoke and I will be here. Well, anyway, Hoke, somebody will be here to bring you all the action over the weekend. Let's put it that way. Either Hoke or me or both of us. So we're looking forward to hosting the San Diego Waves. 2 outs now for the Crabs. Here's Burks, 3 for 5 with a double and 3 runs scored. Here's the pitch, and he looks at a fastball low. 2 outs, Fernlin out at second. Here's the 1-0. Tapped foul past third base. This game really surprisingly fast. It's only 9:22, and we're in the bottom of the 8th inning. And for a game where 23 runs have been scored and 30 hits have been recorded, that's kind of amazing that it's only taken 2.5 hours. Here's the pitch. Down left field line, that's a fair ball. Crowell will come in to score. Burks is going to head for 2. Here comes the throw to second. It's cut off. And Jeremiah Burks, with his second double of the evening, has made it 16-8. And that brings Ryan Myers to the bat. Myers tonight is 3 for 4 with a double and a sacrifice fly. Here's the pitch. Fastball right down the middle for a called strike. 2 outs, Burks out at second. Well, the Mudcats were completely in this game. Next pitch is a slow grounder out to shortstop. Should end the inning. Throw to first is in time to end the inning. Crabs get a run on a hit. There was an error and a runner left, and at the end of 8, it's 16-8 in favor of the Crabs. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE.